Hi, this is Richard from Richard Language, and I wanted to offer a video about how to pronounce the dreaded rolled R. Ra. This is really hard for native English speakers. I know because I grew up not being able to pronounce this sound. I had to train myself to learn how to do this, and I just practiced and practiced and practiced, and I finally figured out how to do it, and I was able to execute it. But I had to teach myself, and I have a couple of exercises that you can do that will help you, that help me, that train me how to do it. So the first thing to realize is that if you are an American English speaker, we already have this sound or close to this sound, depending on what we're looking for. So we have the sound ra, ra, believe it or not. If you say the word in American English, butter, or like a cow has an udder, when your tongue pronounces what's written as a T or a D in English, your tongue flaps up against the roof of your mouth and then comes back down immediately. It's called a flap in linguistics. Butter, butter, udder, udder. Okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to practice just saying the ada, 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 butter, 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 udder, 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 and feel your tongue flapping. Even look at your mouth in the mirror. Ra, ra, butter, ra, 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 ra. See how your tongue moves like that? So take a look at it, feel it, close your eyes, feel where your tongue is hitting. Okay, get used to that. So keep doing the ra, 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 and then once you get the feel of where your tongue is going, blow hard. And so go ar, ra, and then breathe hard. Ar, 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 ar. I know this sounds really crazy, but try it. It really works. Ra, 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 ra. So you just keep doing it with extra air, and you'll notice your tongue start to vibrate. Butter, 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 butter. It's got to sound funny. Don't practice around too many people. You shouldn't get that excited about butter. Butter, 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 butter. And that's how you do it. So you keep flapping your tongue while you're saying butter, while you're saying udder. Get used to that sound, and you can then start breathing hard and and that's how it comes. So when you first start pronouncing the sound, realize you're going to have to use extra air than your average Russian, Italian, or Spanish speaker does who's used to saying the sound. But try to pronounce it that way, and it'll come to you. Notice in Spanish, you have a difference between ra and ra, and it's spelled differently. If it's spelled with one R, it's ra, and if it's spelled with two R's, it's ra. So the word for but is perro, but the word for dog is perro. So you do have to learn how to say both if you want to pronounce Spanish correctly. In Russian, you've got an extra trick, which is the palatalized one, where you have to lift the roof of your mouth. So you can look at my video on the Russian palatalized consonants and say r, r, r. Use as much air as you can. I think that's maybe what it is just lose the inhibition and just breathe hard. R, r, and it'll come. Believe me, it feels funny at first, but get used to it. You'll realize where your tongue is, and it'll feel much better after a while. As exciting as it sounds when you're using a lot of air. So enjoy yourself. You'll be able to pronounce it. Don't worry about sounding crazy. Just go away from other people if you need to, if you get too self-conscious. But you'll do well. Look in the mirror, and it looks cool too. And you'll get it. All right? If you have any questions or comments, please leave them for me. I'd be happy to talk to you more. Bye-bye.